And even like going through all these processes, I'm thinking too in the back of my mind, even as somebody that would potentially want to start a company themselves one day, thinking like what, and share whatever you're comfortable with here, but what kind of capital do you have to lay aside personally to be like, okay, this is like feasible for me to actually start a brand? And was it just you guys that did that? Or did you also reach out to people to help you guys invest in it?
Yeah, great question. So we both invested our savings into it. It's been helpful having a co-founder because everything's kind of cut in half to kick things off, I would say.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, we really didn't know exactly how much things would cost and things would be. We kind of made spreadsheets, which I recommend doing, and we estimated numbers. We kind of worked backwards and predicted what each item would cost to make, how much branding would be, how much we want to spend on marketing. And I'm really grateful we did that because somehow we were really good estimators and our numbers like turned out to be pretty accurate. Um, I don't know how because I'm not a math person, but yeah, I'm grateful for kind of planning ahead and visualizing what we wanted it to look like from where we were starting and what we were starting with. Obviously, you want to create a huge company and be a huge success to start, but the reality of starting a small business is you have to start somewhere and you have to start small. And whether that's producing limited quantities, which is what we're currently doing, at least you're starting. And I recommend doing that for sure. But yeah, I feel like if you want to launch your own business, you do have to invest in yourself. And if you can get other people to invest in you as well, that's even better. That's great. Um, but yeah, just starting, even if you start a small savings account and then eventually have it grow, and it might take you some time to get to where you want to be to eventually launch. But I think if you work hard towards it, then it can definitely happen.
Do you feel like too launching the hats first before your first collection kind of showed you guys where demand was, and also did you guys use that capital to help with the first launch, or were those like separate things you already had allocations for the first launch that was separate from the hat launch?
No, it was definitely helpful, and it definitely allowed us to see. We had two different hat styles, so even just between those two hat styles, what people were gravitating towards, what colors
Yeah.
people wanted, we got feedback on what colors we should be doing. So that was all super helpful before launching, and everyone loves a good hat. So we even did a couple pop ups with just our hats before we had our collection out, which was great and successful and helps just get our brand out there and have people sign up for our email list and follow our Instagram and our TikTok. So that was great.